Howdy. I just wanted to make kind of another, like a last updated walk around video of the Mustang, since there's absolutely pretty much nothing left to be done with it. Got some good news and bad news, but I'm going to be a douchebag and make you watch the whole video before I let you know what the news is. Sorry. So, anyways, here's a little kind of a quick update and walk around. It's my 07 GT CS with 88,000 miles, I believe. It's got the Ibach Pro Kit lowering springs with 18-inch Salines, 18x10, 18x9, 18x10 in the back, 18x9 in the front, with Sumitomo tires. Did a plasti dip between the taillights. I don't know if you know what plasti dip is. It's like a kind of a rubber paint type deal, and it just peels right off when you want it to. Just to kind of break up the red. Smoke third brake light. The GTCS emblem was peeling on the old one, so I replaced that. It's got the rear diffuser. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kind of like the GT500s. Looks real nice. The window tint is 5% laid on top of 5% on the back window and the rear quarter, and then the fronts are 30 or 35, I can't remember. I have to look on the sheet. I have receipts for everything I've ever done to this car. If you're thinking about tinting your windows that dark, don't. And if the car's right up on my ass during the day, I can't even see behind me. I can't see anything. Let's see here. The front has the black billet grille in the top and bottom, with Sylvania ultra bright bulbs in the headlights and fog lights. Really very bright. I can see very well at night. Interior is very clean. There's no tears, no anything in it. I had the Hearst Competition Plus shifter, I believe, and I didn't like it. I just didn't like the way it shifted, and I don't mind the stock shifter. A lot of people complain that it's too long of a throw, but that's not a long throw to me at all. And I got everything 100% real tight on there when I installed the shifter, so it's real crisp. There's no play in the shifter. I've never had any grinds. The transmission's good. I'll show you the odometer. $88,535. Let's see here. It's still cold outside. There's no check engine lights. That's the traction control that I have turned off. And if you notice that, if you remember watching my first video, there was that clicking back here. Those were the blend door actuators that I had replaced myself. And let's see something cool. Got sync tail lights, and that's BBK Cadet X pipe with Corsa Extreme axle backs. It's very loud. I'll give you a little bit of a rev real quick. I love that exhaust. It's so loud, but in the car there's absolutely no drone whatsoever. It almost sounds like the factory exhaust until you jump on it, and then it's just ungodly loud. And that's with cats, and I have stock headers, so couldn't imagine what it would be like if I had those. Pretty much bone stock out of the factory, except for the exhaust. I have a cold air intake for it. I just don't have the air dam, so I'm either going to build the air dam for it and put it on, or I'm just going to sell the cold air intake. And it does have hate that Mustangs slam their hoods. I hate that so much. It does have a Bama tuner on it. And as far as maintenance with the car, normal oil changes, I replaced the clutch, master cylinder, and slave cylinder, brand new full ceramic brake pads. When I did the slow ring springs, I had to replace a lot of the front end parts, so the struts, strut mounts, sway bar end links, and the tie rod ends were all replaced. Trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. Everything else is good. I don't have any issues with the car. I love the car. But so the good news, bad news thing. Good news is I got approved yesterday for an apartment. 22 years old. I'm finally moving out of mom's place. So I'm pretty happy about that. The bad news is I'm not sure on whether or not I'm going to be able to afford this car living on my own. So I'm going to try to keep it for now, and I move in January 5th, and we'll just kind of see how money is and go from there. Hopefully I won't have to sell it, but if I do, I'm going to get maybe something like an Acura TL or something that's still kind of sporty. I've always liked those. But should be reliable, maybe a little bit better on gas, even though I can get 21 miles a gallon in the city in this thing if I don't jump on it, which honestly I never do. I know it's a sports car, but I don't like driving them hard, even though they're built for that. It's just, I want them to last, and if I have to sell them, I don't want the next owner to have to deal with issues that I caused with the car. So I love Mustangs. I like to drive them, just enjoy them. I love the way they look, the way they sound, and that's enjoyment enough for me. I don't have to go flying down the highway to enjoy the car. So, but if I forgot anything, I'll put it in the description, and hopefully I'll be having maybe some more updates, maybe another exhaust video or something down the road. But for now, this is it.